Shalom, y'all. I'm Rob. She Rob, my family, and y'all lady vibes, and we back with another video.
Now let's go.
Two words. Passover prep. Passover prep, y'all. We leaving out. We going. We just not leaving the house. Like, we still in the apartment complex and everything. But like, we are legit headed to the store to pick up a couple things on our list. Like, we need to get some other stuff too, like washing powder and stuff like that. But also, we got to get some stuff for Passover. We got to get batteries. I got these letters and stuff like that, or whatever. But today is day 1 of Passover prep. Yes, 2 words. Passover prep. I'll pray to the Most High. So we are headed to the store to pick up a couple things we got to get for Passover or whatever. Batteries. We got to get stuff for the house too. A few things. Washing powder. Just a few things we got to get for the house. But be it the Most High's will, we're gonna be able to pick up a couple things for Passover as well. And today should be our last day as having to leave out the house. Everything else we got to do is gonna be done inside the house. So we gotta decorate. We're gonna get the kale legit, Lord willing, Thursday. We want to get it like soon, because like Passover for us is Tuesday, so next Tuesday. So we literally have a week and a day like until Passover. And it's crazy, y'all, because we are actually going like out of town. That's gonna be a whole nother vlog. We're gonna show y'all we going out of town like for like 3 days before Passover or whatever. So y'all will see that vlog. But we do want to make sure that we have everything in order and stuff like that before we leave, because when we come back, it'll be that Monday, and the next day after that is Passover. So we making sure we have everything in our house situated by this Thursday for Passover.
Yes,
so
facts.
This year's prep is very serious, because we not playing games. We don't want nothing to be out of order. Y'all already know when it get around Passover time, when it comes out to that leavening, I'm like trying to make sure we got everything at the house, trying to make sure everything is in order, you know, and spiritually and physically. Like I was just explaining to my son, we was explaining to him yesterday or whatever, that, you know, Passover, the leaven, it represents the sin. You know what I mean? It represents the sin. It's not just about getting the bread and the yeast out of the house. It's about cleansing your spirit and purifying your spirit from the sin. You know what I mean? Getting sin, purging sin out of yourself and getting that out of your household. So, you know, it's a lot of things, the different things that we've been doing, and we'll definitely talk to y'all about. Like, I've been, you know, praying over the house a lot. I've been praying through the house. I don't have my head covered right now, so I can't speak too much. But I will say, and I don't even have, usually that's crazy, I usually leave out the house. I never leave out the house with a hair wrap, without a hair wrap with me. And I don't have a hair wrap with me. That's crazy. That's crazy. I just realized that. That's crazy. So I care. But all praises be to the Most High, nevertheless. I've been doing a whole lot of praying through the household, you know, just making sure that we are, you know, girded up and ready to purge this leavening. You know, we've never taken Passover lightly. We've never taken Passover lightly. But, you know, of course, like every year, it feels like a different breakthrough. Like you're having a different, you know, spiritual breakthrough. You know what I mean? When you're entering into Passover, we just kept the new year. It was very peaceful. It was very pure. That's the word for it. It was very pure. It really was. I've been doing a lot of cleansing, y'all. I've been doing a lot of healing. I've been healing my mind, cleansing my mind, just really been drawing nigh to Abba. It's a lot of things I want to talk to y'all about. Like, when it comes down to just the spiritual journey and spiritual walk has been amazing. You know, Abba has been really just shining a lot of light on us, you know, and I can only give our praises to the Most High, you know, to him and to my King. All praises go to him, and, you know, praises for his son, him sending his son, and just for him having mercy and grace on us, because he's so merciful. He is so merciful, y'all. All praises be to the Most High. But, you know, we definitely about to get ready to get started on this Passover prep. We just about to pull into the store now. The store is really not that far from my house. So, all praises to the Most High, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah, I'm ready for Passover, you know what I'm saying? Passover prep. Getting our house together, getting our house in order, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, and then like some good old lamb, you feel me?
He love, I can't even say you,
Yeah, we
love lamb.
We love lamb.
Sound like a bunch of Israelites, like talking about some lamb. Show them what you got. Show them.
Some frankincense and
He got
car air freshener.
frankincense and myrrh, car air freshener.
You know, the little African shop near us. You know what I'm saying? They got some nice incense and nice car incense as well. You can spray into your car. So, you know, shout out to them.
You sound like a commercial.
It should be.
But they got some good. Now they do got some good incense. I ain't gonna lie, that little African shop by the house, they do. Yeah, I played this song for my baby. Alright, y'all, so praise be to the Most High for another day to be blameless in His sight. For real, it is another day, y'all. My king is at work. It is 8:28 in the morning. I've been up since about 6. I was like really tired too. I was really tired, so I pray to the Most High that He gave me the strength, you know, to be able to rise. And what's wrong, Tank? Oh, okay. It's okay, Tank. Come on. Yeah, man. But you know that He gave me the strength to be able to rise early and get things done. I'm definitely just trying to stay in the spirit. You know, it is a good thing to be able to bring this feast in. And it's not the feast yet for us, but it is Passover prep. So we just prepping our house for Passover, and it's a blessing that He allowed us to be able to do so. So I pray to the Most High. I'm just up, y'all, getting things done. This is day 2 of Passover prep, so let's get it. We about to start taking some stuff. We're going to start taking stuff out the cabinet. Let's not taking stuff out the cabinet. I'm just making them a quick little breakfast. They just finna get some biscuits and some bacon really quick for breakfast. All praise to the Most High. I'm like, what happened to my piece? All praise be to the Most High. And His Son. Look at all this bread. Look at all this bread. Look at all this bread. A whole little loaf back here. And I order groceries like every week. Nobody said, well, Mama, you know, we got enough bread in there. And I guess I never thought to go check because I know they eat sandwiches and stuff like that a whole lot. So I'm just ordering bread. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that I always buy a lot of. So it gotta go. Y'all look. I'm going to make unleavened bread. But my king bought this from Kroger, y'all. He gonna buy a big old broth so we can break bread on the Shabbat and so that if I don't make unleavened bread. So I'll pray to the Most High for a backup. Gumbo, baby. It gotta go. So I'm not gonna cook gumbo again. It gotta go. This stuff, it has leavening in it. This stuff has rising eggs. Alright, y'all. So today is Thursday.
Yes.
So what's the date?
The date is, where's my phone on you?
I don't know what the date is.
April 22nd. April 22nd.
Oh, April 22nd. So Passover is on the 27th. So y'all, and again, I think I said before, we are going out of town before Passover comes and coming back like the day before Passover starts. So we have tomorrow is pretty much our last day to make sure that everything in the house is situated and organized and just, you know, ready. When we come back, we're literally coming back, picking our children back up, and like right the next day is gonna be Passover. So we don't really have time to do. We're not gonna have time to do anything. So we're getting everything situated in the house now, which we made some progress. I can show y'all. Let's see. All right, so we have a few decorations here and there. We have some decorations over there. Not much. I already told y'all that I wasn't like doing much, but you know, a few things. They got blankets on the floor because they gonna watch a movie before they go to sleep tonight. But yeah, say shalom, son. Tootie.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, for real, she like shalom. But yeah, y'all, we over here. So I had all the let me see. Okay, so I had all the food and everything. So like yeah. Over there, Ladybug is finishing up washing dishes because today is her day. Say shalom. I redid everybody's hair, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see over there, but I redid everybody's hair. Just not basically for any particular reason, but pretty much because it was just time for their hair to be done. So I just was like, I'm gonna just go ahead and take this week and while I'm prepping, I'm gonna just make time to do their hair and stuff like that. I have some fringing to do for Malakia right here, so I did get that done. I'll praise be to the Most High. I've been so busy, like I've been so busy doing like just a lot. Like it's been a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but
busy woman.
yeah, I really have been. I really have been.
Usual.
Yes, kind more than usual. I really, Zayana, look.
Hey,
Look.
get your butt away from that chalk.
What you doing? What you doing? What's she?
Chalk.
I was gonna say she better not have that in them jaws. But y'all, so we literally had all the food. I know y'all probably seen sitting over there. So all we have left is a loaf of bread. They got some chips over there or whatever. But
I think that's gonna go through in like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, it's one container left that he got to go through to see. That was like his little task that he have to go through or whatever. Just make sure there's no leavening agents in that, no baking soda, no yeast, no leavening, stuff like that. So we do have our list and stuff like that. That we did follow. It was 2 different lists basically that I went off of this year, just to make sure that we're getting just all the leavening, purging our leavening out of the house. So let me set this back up. We are gonna basically put some batteries in these things. We got these little letters. Okay, so basically, I'm just gonna, my head itching, but I'm just gonna open these things up and y'all, I'm tired. They back there playing. I'm tired. I ain't gonna need front. I don't even have the energy for whatever it is they have going on. But so all I'm about to do is just put some batteries in these letters or whatever, and basically just make sure that I'm just about to pretty much make sure that we can go ahead and get these situated so that when we come back, they'll already be done. They'll already be.
Cut through it easily.
Yeah, so we just want to do this now to make sure that when we come back, they just light up. So I'll praise to the Most High. That was pretty much like, that's like the fanciest thing that I got, y'all. I ain't really try to do the most or whatever. As far as what we're going to wear for Passover, I'm trying to clothe myself with humility and allow wisdom to come upon me and to be my strength. Like I'm really not, I'm wearing this outfit, or we trying to wear these colors or nothing like that. Like that's legit not what it's happening. Maybe I can see that. Passover. All praise to the Most High. Come here, son. Y'all did all their hair. Turn around. All praise to the Most High. Come here, Tootie. Come on, cry baby. Turn around. She did not want me to wash her hair, y'all. She did not want me to do nothing to her head. Come on, ladybug. I'm gonna add some lock jewelry to their hair tomorrow, just because they going to go visit my king's side of the family for a couple of days while we go out of town. Sweet Face, y'all, if y'all see them locks over there, Sweet Face is over there knocked out. She's sleeping. And y'all know I haven't started Zayana's locks yet. But praises be to the Most High and his son. My handwriting is look, y'all. Y'all see? I'll praise to the Most High. You seen that menorah doing the phone?
Show it to me.
But y'all, it's crazy because, I feel like the Most High, like every year, like I literally feel like more enlightened around Passover time. For real, like really just purging out this living, especially this year. This year was heavy. Even when it came down to, we had a big study on how we were keeping our Passover, literally deciding to wait for the spring equinox or whatever, before we kept our New Year or whatever. And it was a real spiritual decision, and it was really something that my king had to really look into.
Real spiritual adjustment too.
Yeah,
and it's good for the better for us.
And do our research and stuff like that, and that type of stuff always brings us closer together. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff always brings us closer together. You know, when we found out about it, we talked about it, we watched videos, multiple videos, we researched, we read, you know, we found proof in the scriptures, you know what I mean? And you tired, baby?
Oh yeah.
You tired?
Yeah.
And we was able to, you know, really grow in wisdom, you know what I mean, and really understanding, like allowing the spirit to really move, you know, because at first we was like, but you know, we really all praise be to the Most High and His Son, you know, because He really opened up our eyes, you know, and He really truly opened up our eyes, you know what I mean. And y'all know, like, we don't follow any camps or anything like that. We're not a part of any camps. So we do watch and we do learn and we do research and we do study. And we do talk to other Israelites and stuff like that. We do go around other Israelites, you know, be the Most High when we can. So it's like, you know, it's just everybody's on, you know, we're not all on one accord right now. We're not all on one wave as we should be, but this is still the season. You know what I mean? Everybody's still, you know, we're still in season. This is still the season as far as Israel as a whole, even though like some people kept their Passover here. Before the spring equinox, some people kept it after the spring equinox. You know what I mean? It's all about just doing your research and, you know, where the Most High has you at in your understanding. And that's kind of how we're trying to expound, you know, off of that. You know what I mean? It's not any more to it than that. You know what I mean? Just doing what you feel is right according to the Most High. You know? But y'all, we definitely, like I said, this is really our first year. What's wrong with Mom?
She put her nose in the crate.
This is our first year. Say Shalom, Tank. This is our first year. Really even putting up there. I just got some stuff from the dollar store and just was like, put it in the house. Honestly, I just did it today. Huh?
And so you got some stuff from the dollar store. Let's decorate.
Yeah, we're not trying to do the most. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to do the most. These loves was something that I honestly been wanting to get, you know, for the house, not just for Passover, but just to like say Israel and stuff like that. So I went ahead and got the letters or whatever and spelled out Passover. But other than that, that's really all we're doing, y'all. And just the most of our Passover week, what y'all are gonna see from us is mostly us really discussing, purging our spirits, really teaching our children about Passover, you know, what Passover is, because they know what it is. It's like they know what it is, but at the same time, you know what I mean, we still have to take that time to remind them and put it back on their mind, explain to them what the season is about, like what it's really for.
Because, you know, that's how we was. You know, it was on us. Each time it came around, you know, each high holy day when it came around, you know, we had to be reminded. So we're doing the same with our children, making sure they remember it. It be instilled in their mind that it's something that you must do. You know what I'm saying?
For real. All praise to the Most High. And I never wanted to be about like what we went for Passover.
Yeah, we ran. Well, we got back there.
What we got on now. Well, we got
back there. That ain't important. As long as we keep the commandment, as long as we do as we're supposed to do on the Passover, that's what counts. That's what matters. You know what I'm saying? So
all praise to the Most High.
That's first things first.
And that's not to shade anybody. That's not to make anybody feel like, oh, whatever. That's nothing like that. That's just our decision for what we. First of all, it's other things that we can do with our funds. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we're really big in our household right now. Like, it's like saving. That's honestly when it comes down to finances. Like, that's really what we, you know, primarily are on right now in our household. We're not really about like wasting money like that. You know what I'm saying? We're really about saving and investing and trying to build. You know what I mean? Build something for ourselves and our children. So when it comes down to, you know what I mean, just stuff like that, honestly, it's really not as important to us as it is to a lot of other Israelites. I mean, our main concern, and I know we've talked about this between each other like a lot, you know what I'm saying? It's really just about our spirit. Like, and anybody that knows, you know, if you watched our previous videos about just the spiritual journey and the vibe in our household right now is legit on humbling ourselves down and just rededicating ourselves back to the Most High, just rejuvenating ourselves back, you know what I mean, into this. But y'all, you know, that's really the wave for us right now. That's really what we on, you know what I mean, rededicating, regiving ourselves back to the Most High. Come on, babe, it's all right. Come on. Come on, you okay? What you about to cry for?
Waking up crying. Don't know where she is. Don't know what she doing.
Look.
It's too bright for her, but she just woke up.
But yeah, y'all. Sweet face. But yeah, y'all, legit, just, really trying to focus on our spirits and just humbling ourselves down, to the Most High and high into His Word. You know what I'm saying? Literally. Anybody, and it's crazy because, like, sisters are always asking me, like, where you shop at? Where you get your clothes from? I do not buy clothes often. Do I buy clothes often?
Mm-mm.
I might buy clothes once here and there. Literally, it might be like dang near once a year. It'd be once a year.
Work clothes.
Yeah, he might buy work clothes, but literally it's once a year. Like I bought a few things this go round. I'm probably not gonna buy no more clothes, y'all. I just don't do that. It's just not me. Like I make what I have in my closet work, and I don't throw clothes away. You know what I'm saying? I was telling sisters, I think we was doing our meet and greet, and I was telling sisters, I really I still have clothes from when I was a teenager. You know what I'm saying? I make what I have in there work, make sure it's modest and I keep it kicking. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really not about that. Even when I was a part of the camp, some things I participated in and some things I did not. And that's just not what we're about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not gonna see no pictures of us dressed alike or nothing like that, or with matching outfits on. But y'all will see, pictures with our children. Y'all will see us, ministering to our children. Y'all will see us counseling our children, doing things with them, having conversations with each other, having conversations and dialogues with y'all about, humbling ourselves down into the Most High, about purging the leavening, not just from our household. Like, I definitely made sure all the leavening was out of this house. I'm gonna be real, and I
sin
do
as well. That's the key.
Right, the sin.
In your household.
Yeah, right. Go around. Making sure that, you don't have any sin in your household, residing in your household. It's not, what I'm saying, it's literally, I don't pride myself on, even as a woman, just speaking about me, I don't pride myself on, what I'm saying, how many matching outfits I can buy for me and Malakia. I don't, what I mean? If we can get something here and there and look nice, and all praise be to the Most High. Like a lot of times, I think I had posted a picture of a dress on Instagram, and a lot of sisters have responded like, "Oh, sis, that's so cute. I got that from the thrift store. That dress was like $3." You know what I'm saying? Like, no joke, might have been $5, like $3, $5, something like that. I'm just trying to put myself in a different state of mind. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to my maturity, my growth. You know what I'm saying? Learning what's important to me as a woman. I'm not trying to keep up with anybody. I'm not trying to keep up with any other sister out there. I got love for all my sisters, from the greatest, most well-known to the least sister that, you know what I'm saying, is just, humble. You know what I'm saying? I got love for all my sisters, and I respect each one of y'all and what y'all do and what you guys don't do, what y'all believe in, what y'all don't believe in, what y'all subscribe to, what y'all don't subscribe to. You know what I mean? But as far as me, I'm just, growing even more comfortable with myself, you know what I mean, and Mama Lakia, and how we decide to do things for our household and for our family, and I'm just not about that, you know what I'm saying? It's just not what I want to put my primary focus on, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe that Passover should be turned into a fashion show. I don't believe that Passover should be turned into who can have the longest fringes, who can get the best hairstyle, I just don't see it. You know what I mean? Passover, we have to remember, and we're going to talk about this more, you know what I'm saying, next week, because y'all probably, I'm tired of hearing Ross saying it. You're going to start watching my videos, you know what I'm saying? Because on the real, like, Passover, the 10 plagues, you know what I'm saying? The Most High allowed Pharaoh to free us from our captivity, and then after that, we was impatient. We were selfish, we were sottish, we was running to and fro playing the harlot against the Most High and Hamashiach, serving other gods. We went right back into sin after that. We
After being delivered out of Egypt.
Israel, Yasha'Allah, when will we learn?
Still rebellious.
So I really take it as a time of reflection, you know what I'm saying? A time of humility. A time to try to gain wisdom and be as nigh unto Abba as I can be, as we can be. You know what I mean? And us coming together and even being more closer together. why did Zion just walk in here and fall on the floor and now she just laying on the rug? Like, why? Okay, but you know that's really what we are focusing on, and that's what we are talking about a lot. And I pray you're not tired of hearing me talk about it.
Never
talk about it. You know what I'm saying? A lot, and I know I'll talk his head off, and he'll, you know, all praises to the Most High. You know, cause it's really, and I feel like it's a good thing. You know, it's a good thing to try to have that rapport and really figure out. Cause I know when I feel certain spirits come upon me, I be really wanting to know, like, do he feel it too, or like what his spirit is, or what he feel about that? Like, babe, what you think about it? And I'm gonna be real. Like, have we ever really sat down and was like, what we wearing for Passover? You know what I'm saying? Like, we would be trying to make sure we doing what the scriptures say as far as like getting the leavening out the house, making sure our spirit's right. Like, I don't really think we've ever done that. The last time I really feel like we even discussed anything like that was when we was a part of a camp. And you know, that was when we was planning. We didn't even go, but it was when we was planning to congregate, and it was like, dang, all right, $250 for this, $250 for that, the kids, $200 for this, $150 for that.
Yeah, we didn't go to the big gathering.
Yeah, we went to like the little small gathering. We didn't go to the big one, and that's just we just never was really. You know what I'm saying? We just know that this captivity is not our rest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Not saying we can't have anything, not saying we can't have fun. We love having fun. We about to try to do as much as we can, you know, with our children and with each other and have fun. You know, we do keep our anniversary and stuff because marriage is honorable. So, you know, y'all will be seeing those vlogs coming up soon. Be the most high in another month or two. But, you know what I'm saying? We do realize that, you know what I'm saying? We do understand that it's not about the vain glory, it's not about vanity, it's all in glory and the praise of the Most High. You know, and the more I feel like we continue to speak this, because you can speak things, the more I feel like we continue to speak it, the more we continue to pray on it and, you know, fasting and, you know, coming into a true state of prayer to the Most High daily, the more I feel like it'll manifest in our households and really, you know, become a part of our clothing. I mean, and that wisdom will push on to our children. So,
absolutely, lead by example.
Right, kind. Praise be to the Most High. I know it literally wasn't much. It wasn't much, but we purged the leaven out of the house.
Throw the rest of it away. It's in the trash can right now.
We gotta throw the rest of it away. Some stuff is still in the trash can. Y'all, my little plants over there surviving, hanging on by a thread. They try to warm mama. The tanker. Hey, my baby. Look at my baby. She wants to continue to say hey. But yeah, y'all. All praises to the Most High. We got a couple more things to do. So a little more cleaning that we have to do. Before tomorrow. We are going tomorrow to drop our children off. So they are going back to Louisiana for a while. So we are really excited about them going to go spend time with my in-laws, his family. So they haven't done that in a long time. And then we are going to head out ourselves. So that's going to be a whole separate vlog. So Lord willing, I will vlog a little bit to add a little more footage on here tomorrow. While I guess I'm going to do the unleavened bread mixture tomorrow. I'm just going to do one pan of it because I am going to do another pan through the week. So praise be to the Most High. He is going to go to the store. Pick up some. What else do we need? What are we getting from the store? Are we getting anything for Passover?
For Passover.
Oh yeah, we are getting some more ingredients for some more unleavened bread to do
the
with
wine
and the wine. And the wine. And we do have the matzah crackers too. I don't know. He bought those, so we try to break bread on the Shabbat as well. So all praises to the Most High. All right, y'all. So it's the next day, 3:36. So my king is on his way. We got all these stuff packed. All our stuff is packed and stuff like that. Ready to go. Stuff for my king. Got to still get a few things together, which he didn't know what exactly he wanted to get, so that's why I didn't get it for him. So he gonna see. But y'all, they helping me in the midst of making the unleavened bread. That's some okra over there that I'm just about to eat because your girl need her vegetables. But I've been really showing them more in the kitchen. They you know, taking stuff in and out the oven for me. Basically just turn the light on. There we go. Taking stuff out the oven for me, you know, just doing different things, oiling in the pan, stirring stuff. Ladybug want to crack this egg, so I'm gonna add an egg.
I never cracked an egg before.
What you say?
Never cracked an egg before.
She never cracked the egg before. So let's get it. So y'all, Go ahead.
You have to crack it from this side of the toast right there. You gotta make it a little crack. Opening.
I'm definitely gonna go behind home.
Okay,
Get that batter. Get that batter correct, but gotta let them try. Gotta let them try. Gotta let them make mistakes.
Squeeze it open. A drop came in.
Okay, more than a drop. Go ahead. Don't take it from over there. Go ahead. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Alright, now throw it away. Alright, y'all. Thank y'all for watching this video. Thank y'all for subscribing to this channel.
For sure.
We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. I pray y'all had a blessed, humbled, and peaceful Passover and Passover prep, because this is our Passover prep video.
Right.
Whenever y'all kept it. So all praise be to the Most High, His Son. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all, and shalom.
Shalom.
See y'all in the next video.